Aboru aboye, aboshisho. When you know the beginning well, the end won't be so frightening. And this brings to mind one of the messages that we saw from the gateways of initiation during this new year, wherein Ifa told us the story of the 4 babalawos who went to divine for the king. And when they divined for the king, Ifa said that the king would see his blessing within 7 days, okay? Which is a pretty concise and exact prediction. And so as the king, he has the right to be very demanding. He says, fine, I'll take your advice. I'll make the sacrifice as you offer it. But the Babalawas could see that the king was a little bit hesitant. He was doubtful that the pronunciation would, manifest within 7 days. And so as the days progressed, every day the Babalawas were supposed to go back to see the king. Kabiasi, have the predictions come true yet? Well, the first day, nothing. The second day, nothing. Well, by the third day, one Babalawo trailed off. The next day, the second Babalawo. The next day, the third Babalawo. And each time that one of the owls decided he wasn't going to go back to the palace, the fourth Babalawo would tell them, listen, it's endurance that will ultimately be acceptable. The one who endures is the one that the deities will support. But they didn't want any part of that. They got afraid. It was only this fourth Babalawo who showed up by the 7th day. And on the 7th day, when he was there, he met the king in great celebration. The king was happy because he had been greatly blessed by a neighboring king. And so the king gathered up all of the payment that he was going to give to all 4 of the Babalawos. And he looked and he saw the 4th owl and he said, well, where's your partner number 1? So he didn't come, Kabiasim. What about number 2? He's not here either. Number 3, he decided he couldn't make it. And so the king gave the 4th Babalawo all of the livestock, all of the fabric, all of the workers, all of the money. Everything that the 4 Babalawos were supposed to collect was now given to just 1. And so on his way home, he passed by their houses one by one. And each time they came out and they said, Awo, where did you get all of this wealth from? Like I told you, it's the endurance that ultimately will be accepted. The one who endures is the one who the deities will support. I went to the palace and the king's blessing came on the 7th day. And so he gave me all of this blessing. And so for you who want to end the year, see yourself as that 4th Babalawo. See yourself at the end of a cycle. It may not be the end of the calendar year. It may be the end of a project. It may be the end of a semester. It may be end of a business endeavor. See yourself at the end of that endeavor, carrying home all of the wealth and the prosperity. If you want to do that, if you want to sincerely end as a number 1, as the winner, as the top dog, then it's important, it's quintessential, as a matter of fact, in this year that you ask Ifa. Aboru aboye, aboshishe.